We got snowmen!
The tail as big as a kite. Star, a star.
Whoever took Nick.
Welcome back, movie lovers. Are you ready for an amazing lineup of films this month? November 2024 is bringing us some of the most anticipated releases of the year, and we're here to break them down for you. From magical adventures and epic sequels to thrilling dramas and heartwarming stories, there's something for everyone this month. Whether you're a fan of Disney's enchanting worlds, intense action, or cinematic masterpieces, you won't want to miss these new movies. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's dive into the top 10 new movies you need to watch in November 2024. Make sure to stay tuned till the end. We've saved the best for last. Number 10. Gunner. Gunner is an American action thriller film. The story follows Ray Miller tries to save his sons, Luke and Travis, from a dangerous drug gang. The movie has a distinct 80s vibe that I really enjoyed. It was a treat to see both Morgan Freeman and one of the Hemsworth brothers in the film. The two sons in the movie were particularly enjoyable to watch, and I thought that Connor Dowolf, who played the oldest son, delivered one of the strongest performances in the entire film. The villain Michael Shannon Jenkins put in a strong performance. However, I do think that they should have put more effort into the CGI and music. Despite that, I felt that the overall premise of the movie was good. Number 9. Operation Blood Hunt. Military rejects travel to a remote South Pacific island to investigate the disappearance of Marine units stationed there in 1944. They soon find themselves in a fight for their lives when they come under attack by a pack of bloodthirsty werewolves. All this story loops made rack this movie, but I am surely appreciate people who played well in characters and also enjoyed enigmatic background music. Low-budget movie can be made good with proper storyline. Even we enjoyed Werewolf and his style, costume, but he is hiding after wall feels like human behavior. Number 8. Elevation. Elevation is a post-apocalyptic monster movie where most of humanity has been destroyed, and those who survived are only doing so because they learned that the creatures can't go beyond 8,000 feet of elevation. The trigger for the story in this film is that a small group of the survivors must journey into dangerous territory to acquire some life-saving supplies. Number 7. Apocalypse C. The Beginning of the End. In Spain, the lawyer and manufacturer of a solar panels Manel and his beloved wife Julia visit his sister Bullen and her family near Christmas. While returning home, they have a discussion and a subsequent car accident, where Julia dies. 1 year later, Manel is depressed and living alone with his cat Luculo in Galicia. He does not pay attention to the outbreak of the TSJ virus in Europe, more lethal than COVID-19. The military husband of Balin, Mario, succeeds in being transferred with Balin and their little son Carlos to the Canary Islands, and they call Manel to join them. But the Spanish government closes the borders trying to contain the virus that turns people into violent zombies. Balin and Mario advise Manel to stay home and ignore the government shelters where the probability of infections is greater. But Manel has only a few supplies, and soon he needs to loot supplies in the closed house, in the beginning of his fight to survive with Luculo. Number 6. Terrifier. Terrifier 3 is the American Christmas supernatural slasher film. After surviving Art the Clown's Halloween massacre, Sienna and her brother struggle to rebuild their shattered lives. As the holiday season approaches, they try to embrace the Christmas spirit and leave the horrors of the past behind. However, just when they think they're safe, Art returns, determined to turn their holiday cheer into a new nightmare. The film received generally positive reviews from critics and was a massive box office success, grossing $84 million worldwide and becoming the highest-grossing unrated film of all time. Number 5. Venom. The Last Dance. Venom. The Last Dance is an American superhero film. In Venom, The Last Dance, Tom Hardy returns as Venom, one of Marvel's greatest and most complex characters, for the final film in the trilogy. Eddie and Venom are on the run, hunted by both of their worlds, and with the net closing in, the duo are forced into a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on Venom and Eddie's last dance. Venom. The Last Dance delivers exactly what it promises: an absurdly fun, high-octane ride with a surprising amount of heart. If you expected Avengers' Endgame level of finality, you walked into the wrong theater. But for those who wanted a dumb but entertaining alien-human bromance, this one's for you. This film is easily the best in the trilogy, blending sharp pacing, humor that actually lands, and action sequences that never feel forced. The weird yet charming dynamic between Eddie and Venom is in full swing, and the filmmakers know exactly how to tap into the ridiculous yet endearing relationship that has become the backbone of this series. It's self-aware without feeling desperate for laughs, striking a balance that's tough to nail in superhero movies these days. Number 4. Red One. Red One is an American action-adventure Christmas comedy film. When a villain kidnaps Santa Claus from the North Pole, an ELF, extremely large and formidable, operative joins forces with the world's most accomplished tracker to find him and save Christmas. The best Santa Claus movie that's come out for a very long time. Santa gets captured, and you wouldn't expect what is done to try to save him. Very funny, and tells a good story about who people are picked for the naughty and nice lists and why. Take any kid and adult to see it that has any idea of what happens at Christmas, as it will get your imagination active again about what might really be happening, even if we don't believe. Number 3. The Shadow Strays. The Shadow Strays is an Indonesian action crime thriller film. Codename 13. A 17-year-old trained assassin is under suspension because of a sloppy mission in Japan. The girl built a conscience when she met Manji, an 11-year-old boy who lost his mother to a crime syndicate. When Manji is captured, 13 is hellbent on setting a path of destruction to rescue the boy, including going against her mentor and the organization who hires her, the Shadow. One of the best action movies I have seen in a while, Timo Tjahjanto has produced fantastic films. The quality of the SFX, audio, and the fight scenes are well done. I don't want to spoil anything in the film for those who haven't seen it. I can most definitely recommend The Shadow Strays. Number 2. Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2 is an epic historical action film. Years after witnessing the death of Maximus at the hands of his uncle, Lucius must enter the Colosseum after the powerful emperors of Rome conquer his home. With rage in his heart and the future of the empire at stake, he looks to the past to find the strength and honor needed to return the glory of Rome to its people. Gladiator 2 had its world premiere in Sydney, Australia on October 30, 2024, and was released in the United Kingdom on November 15, and will be released in the United States on November 22. It received generally positive reviews from critics. A sequel, Gladiator 3, is in early stages of development. Number 1. Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine is an American superhero film based on Marvel Comics featuring the characters Deadpool and Wolverine. A listless Wade Wilson toils away in civilian life with his days as the morally flexible mercenary, Deadpool, behind him. But when his homeworld faces an existential threat, Wade must reluctantly suit up again with an even more reluctant Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine premiered on July 22, 2024 at the David H. Koch Theater in New York City, and was released across the United States on July 26 as part of Phase 5 of the MCU. It has grossed $1.34 billion worldwide, becoming the 20th highest-grossing film of all time, the highest-grossing R-rated film of all time, and the second highest-grossing film of 2024. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like, and share the video. Thank you.